Hello. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at your code. Like probably not your code, but it could be your code. If you want me to look at your code in the future, as like whether it's a code review or just kind of to show off something cool, then feel free to submit a link to your code in the Google form down below in the description. And maybe I'll look at your code next. All right, let's get to it. So the code we're going to be looking at today is provided by Drak, who is a longtime watcher and super helpful in the community Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, feel free to also click the link down in the description. But Drak is always in there like way before I am somehow and answering everybody's questions. Drak, you're awesome. So thank you. Yeah, we're going to take a look at some of your code and yeah, let's get to it. So to start out, Drak's file, I believe, is called Thursday.py. He has his long list of requirements.txt here. And I don't know why it's called Thursday.py, but that's cool. I guess it's maybe he made it on Thursday. Okay, cool. So within here, we are importing a bunch of things. We don't really need to go over too much of that. I did have to look up a couple of these things. PyWhatKit allows you to interface with WhatsApp, so that's kind of neat. PyAutoGUI, we're all very familiar with if you follow this channel at all. Wikipedia, you can probably assume what that's all about. PyJokes is I think it described itself as a service for jokes. Like that's all it does, is it provides you with a joke. I don't know if this makes it like an API call or something, or if it's just like an amalgamation of thousands of jokes, but regardless, that's kind of fun. App Opener is an interesting one, actually. I hadn't heard of this before, but it will basically allow you to open any kind of app with like minimal effort. So that's a good find, Drak. That's a pretty cool one. So in this case, he uses this to open up some things that we'll see later below. He has a bunch of random sayings here in a list. Some of them he maybe doesn't like. Maybe he wants his chatbot here, which we'll get to because we have speech recognition and PyTTSX here. Maybe he wants it to be like very sarcastic. I don't know what part of the world you're from, Drak, but I get a little bit of like maybe Australia from this a little bit. I lived in Australia for a little while. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just projecting. But anyways, yeah, so a bunch of random sayings here. Love you long time, love you, come back soon, some good stuff. Then we are creating an engine with the PyTTSX3, and we're initting with this SAPI5 client. Then we're initting a voices where we're getting, I don't know exactly how this works, but the engine has, I guess, a property for voices, and we're getting that. And then we're setting the engine's property to the first voice ID. I don't know exactly how that works, but that sounds good. That sounds good to me. Cool. Then we just have a simple speak method here, or speak function, where we are provided with some audio, and the engine will say what the audio is, I guess. Let me see how this is work. Oh, actually, it's provided with a string. So this is a little confusing. Like, I would just change this to like text or something, because that's, I mean, I know that you're just writing this for fun, but if I'm to review your code in any way, I would change this to say something that's a little bit, it makes more sense, because having this as audio is not really what it is. I would expect it to be an audio input at that point, but whatever, still cool. By the way, I'm not like hating or dragging on anyone here, dragging on Drak. Like I do code reviews for like sometimes a couple hours a day while at work. So I'm just used to reviewing people's code. I'm trying to go light here. I don't really care. This is all just for fun. So please don't, I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings or anything like that. And if I do, then I don't know. Love you. Come back soon, I guess. All right. We have a get time of day where you can pass in the time. I don't know what kind of object this is. I know this, again, I don't really, we'll probably find out lower or down below, but whatever. Time is less than 12. It's the morning. Less than 16, it's the afternoon. Less than 19, it's evening, and otherwise it's night. So that makes sense. I'm interested. Less than 12 is morning, though. Okay. So I guess, like, technically this would mean that, like, 12:01 is morning. I guess it's technically true. It's very early, but yeah, that's cool. Maybe I'm being too mean here, but whatever. I guess we'll see. I hate things that aren't like properly spaced out like this. Just a minor nitpick there. With the microphone, we've done all this stuff before. If you've ever checked out my creating of your own virtual assistant, check it out up in one of these corners. Check out the video if you're interested. But that's pretty cool. Drak is also doing some stuff here where he is setting the phrase threshold, I guess, to 1 so that it has a single phrase that it's listening for. I didn't do any of this stuff, so that's pretty cool. And then adjust for ambient noises from the source, and he's setting the duration to 1 here. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure what duration 1 is. Obviously it's an input for this adjust, but yeah, that's kind of interesting. Maybe it adjusts for a maximum of 1 second, and then if nobody's spoken for 1 second or there's been no input for 1 second, then maybe it stops or assumes that you're done speaking. So that's cool. Then we get our audio from the r.listen, and again, this is all kind of consistent with what we've seen before. Then we do a query with r recognize Google with the audio and the language ENAU. There it is. I did recognize some phrases. I was correct. And then it just prints out that what you said, the query. And then if there are some exceptions, it says, please tell me again. And if there's some errors, then maybe the service is down or the microphone can't be used. Otherwise, we return the query. Where are we returning this to? I guess we query. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so basically how this works is that we just listen here, I believe, constantly. And then as soon as we complete our listening, then we return. So I believe this blocks. So that's why that's how this works. I would definitely change this to be called something like listening for input or something like that. I'm sure I would break your code if I did this, but you know what I mean. Cool. Greetings. Hour is the hour from the date time. That's honestly a very nice way of doing this. It's one of those things that you probably unless you do this often, you definitely have to Google how to get the hour from the date time. I feel like date time is not something you use very often. Again, I just super minor nitpick here is I would definitely have spaces between these things. It's just way more readable for me. But hey, again, this is fun code, so whatever. Then we're printing good morning, master. Good morning, master. We're printing it and then saying it. Cool. Looks like this is commented out, so we don't actually run this when the code starts because we're finally at our main. Cool. So looking down here, we have while true, we are going to query. Again, this query command blocks, specifically the commands one, which is now called listening for input. It blocks, and then we're converting that returned string to a lowercase string. We're getting the date time, and then we're getting the time now from the now hour. Get time of day from the hour. Okay, yeah, so this should be hour, but whatever. Cool. And then so if the text in the query contains how are you, then it says it responds with good. I am well, thank you. that's good. I guess the bot's always doing good. So that's good to know. If time is in the query, it will basically try to get the date or the time, current time from date time, and then it will print it, and then it will say good time now, which is the time now is the get time of day, which is morning, afternoon, evening, or night. So that's pretty cool. I guess I missed that here. And then it will tell you what the time is. I'd be interested actually how well this works in terms of like, does this like does it read the time properly, or does it say like 12 colon 3 12 colon 03 colon 1 5 or something like that? That was my best AI voice, I guess. I probably could do better. Maybe I'll try more throughout this. If we say open, then it splits the query based off of the spaces within it. And then it tries to open whatever the second value was. And match closest is true. So this is, again, this app opener package, pip package. App opener allows, again, you to just basically open up any kind of program. So you could, in theory, just say open like Word or open Chrome or whatever, and it would then try to find a program that matches your text query, what in this case text query because it's been converted to text, and then it would try and open it. So pretty cool. And then it would say that it's opening it. If you say close, this is actually kind of interesting. You can close things. I probably should have read that up above, but that's kind of fun. So we can close programs as well. So you could open Chrome, close Chrome, open Chrome. Maybe that was more of my AI voice. I could probably make an AI voice actually. Maybe I should do that at some point. But then anybody could sound like me, so that's also kind of weird. But I guess I'm putting my voice on YouTube anyway, so people probably could already do that. Otherwise, if we're searching for Wikipedia, then it actually says searching in Wikipedia, and the query is going to replace Wikipedia with nothing. So this means that if you asked it like Wikipedia Australia, let's just go with Australia, then it would basically remove this string. One thing that you might want to do that could like very slightly improve this would just be that technically this is like this at this point. So you could just do this because you know that this is a single word. You can just get rid of the space that's right after it. It probably doesn't make much of a difference because their API probably just trims this. Or you could just do dot trim, and then that would get rid of all the other garbo on there. Cool. And then we are querying Wikipedia. We're getting a single sentence back. I'd be interested if this is just like always the first sentence back from Wikipedia, like the first part of whatever the Wikipedia article is, or if it's anything smarter than that. If it's like, if it's 2 sentences, then it gives more information, or if it's 1 sentence, it's like very precise on like what the article is about. Yeah, Drak, let me know because that's kind of neat. Or I guess anybody, let me know if anybody else has used this. And then it says, according to Wikipedia, and then it says the results. That's actually a really fun kind of little way of handling this. That according to Wikipedia, that's actually good. I like that. Cool. And if there's some error doing that, then we say no results found. And if we said play, then it would try to. We're basically doing the same thing that we were doing for Wikipedia, but instead we're getting a new query for play, and then we're telling PyWhatKit to play on YouTube. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I guess PyWhatKit. Let's take a look at this. PyWhatKit is a Python library with various helpful features. Oh, it's not just WhatsApp; it's also YouTube. That's cool. All right, so I guess we can send WhatsApp messages and play things on YouTube. So that's neat. Cool. So yeah, I guess we're playing a video on YouTube. So Drak, if this is running, play JakeEh. Did that do anything? Probably not. You'd probably not. But if it did, let me know, because that would be kind of crazy. It'd be like the I'm not going to say the other keywords that trigger assistance, but that'd be fun. Typing. Wow, you got a lot of these. That's pretty sweet. Typing. Then what do you want me to type? Then it opens up a text pad, and oh wow, this is cool. So write in Notepad. We're going to get the command that you said, and then while it doesn't say exit typing, we're going to write the text into the Notepad in individual lines. So you could kind of like annotate. You could just speak to your computer and have it write down a bunch of stuff for you. I would love to see somebody try to write code using this. So yeah, we should try that out sometime. Maybe on a stream or something. I'm thinking of trying to do a stream at some point, so we'll see. All right, finally, joke. If it's a joke, we just call the joke and then we say the joke. And if it says goodbye Thursday, I guess Thursday is the name of your chatbot. That's good. Well, why is it called Thursday? Let me know, Drak. I don't care where you let me know, but I'm just curious. I don't even remember what my bot's name was, but anyways, if it's goodbye Thursday, or good night Thursday, or exit Thursday, then we get the date time. we figure out what we want to say goodbye, which is our random choice from our random saying up here. And then we speak saying good, whatever the time is, and then bye-bye. That's interesting because it could say like good night, bye, good night, have a good sleep, some other things. Yeah, that's pretty fun. It'd be cool if like we had some more like customized versions of random saying that were like dependent on the time now. So if it was like in the morning, it would cater more towards morning responses. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, so that's awesome. Thanks so much for submitting this program, Drak. This is some cool stuff. It's pretty fun, and actually, I'd be really curious to know how often you use it, or if this was just like a fun little project to kind of play around with. I hope you like this video. Drop a like down below and consider subscribing. And yeah, remember, I'm Jake. You're awesome. This has been Drak's Code. Cheers.